Ladies and gentlecolts, welcome to Unova Studies. I'm your host, Unova Brony, ready and able to give you all your review fix for today. We leave Season 3 with regrets to move on to Season 4 with one of the best episodes in the game's arc. Flight to the finish! Here comes a repeat performance of every pony's favorite judge, Miss Harshwinnie, who comes along with Rainbow Dash, acting as judges for the young foal in their flag-carrying responsibilities. The banter between these two opposites was great for what it was trying to do, that being the relationship that has developed between these two on a personal and professional level as athletes for the games. This occurring in between Season 3 and Season 4. Now then, we have a song to check out from the Cutie Mark Crusaders. It's titled Hearts Strong as Horses. It's an upbeat song with levity that shows their perseverance of completing this monumentous task of possibly representing Ponyville in the game. The visuals show hard work and training to be in peak condition for their practice. Well, the only thing off about this song's implementation is that it stops the CMC and the story's track for a few moments. But hey, good music is sometimes worth the airtime. Then the unruly duo of Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon show up to degrade the morale of the CMC with their usual blank flank comments, but something is different this time. Apple Bloom and the girls are actually taking it in stride and retorting back to the bullies on how needless their Cutie Mark comments are to this situation. Upon which the bullies stare down the CMC as they are now on an equal playing field for once. This shows a mighty evolution for the CMC. Before, these bullies would get them depressed about themselves and their situation. But not anymore, it appears. They are not taking what Tiara and Spoon are prescribing them. So, how about the Cutie Mark Crusaders being able to do something effective for once? The CMC's actions had little success in the past. The only plan that seemed to work before this episode was in Ponyville Confidential, where the girls were able to get a mudslinging newspaper out to Ponyville. However, they didn't foresee the consequences of humiliating ponies by revealing their secrets to the public. But this episode shows the CMC as confident ponies for once, working together on an actually great idea for their flag-carrying performance, representing Ponyville with the 3 pony species that live harmoniously with each other in this town. This performance seems to impress Dash along with some spies looking about. The bullies, upon witnessing their competition, are aghast at this development. At this point, Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon revealed that their bullying antics wasn't about Cutie Marks at all, more so about showing superiority to their classmates, and potentially the source of all of this might be because of a hidden jealousy these two have for the great camaraderie between Apple Bloom, Sweetie Belle, and Scootaloo. So Tiara stoops down to a new low, targeting just one of the CMC and their apparent disability. It has reached to the point that Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon are now near irredeemable in the eyes of fans and onlookers to this episode for this plot. If you thought you hated them before, look at this episode and watch it fan your flame. Upon hearing the comments of the spoiled duo, Scootaloo wants to approach the flag-carrying act using her wings now to fly through the hoop to show off her aspects of being a Pegasus. However, this derails the routine with the CMC, getting tired of the new strategy and seeking refuge in the old one. But Scootaloo won't budge on the matter since it is now hurting her pride as a Pegasus to not add this element to the project. And that is a selfish trait that is driving a rift between the girls, easily proven by their facial expressions in the evening. While Sweetie and Bloom are resting up, Scoots is trying desperately to get some traction in flying, but it obviously fails. This leads to her in not wanting to participate in the morning of the final day of judging, believing herself to be a liability to the team. Apple Bloom tries to snap Scoots out of her stupor, but to no avail. Instead, she gets angry over Scootaloo's selfish decision and lets her do whatever she wants. Sweetie then, having no strong opinion on the matter, follows Apple Bloom to the train. Rainbow, while on commute to the Crystal Empire for the auditions, discovers the CMC without Scootaloo and informs the girls that they shouldn't leave their friend alone in turmoil. Then they stop the train in order for the three of them to disembark for Scootaloo's house. Tiara and Spoon see their efforts paying off and laugh at the result. Meanwhile, in Scootaloo's household, she is throwing away all of her possessions that have a sense of achievement, including her coveted scooter. The situation seems to break her will of continuing any more exploits of athletic competition, it seems. But Rainbow is there to quell Scootaloo's heart. She tells Dash of the fact that she won't be able to represent Pegasi in the flag carrying only because of her inability to fly. Rainbow tells her that she doesn't have to feel ashamed of being unable to do a particular trait that her peers can do, and that she can do extraordinary things without relying on her normal species traits. Then, with Scootaloo's spirits renewed, Rainbow leads the CMC on a journey towards the Crystal Empire. The CMC win the competition at the end and are now Ponyville's representatives for the Equestria game. With that, let's move on to my final thoughts. This episode showed us of how encouraging the CMC can be when finally acting confident for a goal, not driven by their lust for their marks, and deals with heavy struggles of one's identity going against their disability. It is so motivating to see Scootaloo go through this arc for herself. Also, Apple Bloom receives some character development as well, showing her hard-headedness when it comes to dealing with a stubborn betrayer to the group. Sweetie shows her weakness in the form of following Apple Bloom's lead to not need Scootaloo instead of being her own voice in the discussion. But hopefully later episodes can develop Sweetie's character then in the group dynamic. The only slightly infuriating thing this episode has against itself is the ending bit where the writers tease us with a Cutie Mark hint with the cinematography and then have unfavorable traits resurface for the CMC, with a thoughtless belief that they will gain their cutie marks in flag carrying. So, with this review done, I award Flight to the Finish with a great ranking. Its strengths lie in the tackling of disability issues in children's media, and addressing it without showing that part of themselves is bad in any way. Please, viewers, comment down below on your thoughts about this episode, or this review, and what is going on through your brains while watching. Now, if you excuse me, I need to be especially careful with next week's episode, because I might have too much fun with it. Tune in next time, viewers. Unova signing off.